setup we talked about in terms of the old keep the head down. You can see on the left hand side a very sort of upright posture, rounded shoulders, and the head popping down in a very sort of hunched position. So when you swing from here now, it's very, very difficult to turn the body. So as a result of that, when you come through, the knees just sort of goes forward, not really much twist there, and that's sort of your full position there now, and the knees just basically gone that way rather than sort of rotating round, okay? So we can get yourself in a better posture for one, get the sensation the club is aiming over there. It's nowhere near aiming that way, but that's the impression to you because you did that 3-foot putt and you felt the putter was aiming that, or the club was aiming that way, and actually went towards the left there. So it will look, especially with that hybrid or rescue club, it's going to look slightly open when it's actually sitting down straight, okay? So make sure that club is straight and you're not pushing the hands forward or any sort of manipulation to try and stop the club going left, okay? But with a better posture, now we can swing back, okay? Club's going back there. It's a little bit short. I think that's a lot. It's just like your big muscles in your shoulders there. It's hard to make a full shoulder turn in terms of the range of motion with your shoulders, but it's not too bad. Okay, as we come back to golf, one of the lower half, you can see starting to sort of be a bit more of a dominant. In fact, the lower half's leading, bringing the golf club back down. Nice strike, as we can see in this case. Ball now flying down the range with a bit of height there we can see. Sort of toward the target, and when you finish this swing now, look with the right knee sort of pointing, there's a little bit more twist and rotation with that movement there, okay? That right foot's starting to rotate around, it's a bit more that way. You can see it's a fuller movement in general. Get that sensation, like you say, throwing the ball underarm. As you would throw a ball underarm or even throw a club with just your right hand, you can make some right-handed swings. That could be quite a good sort of warm-up. Sort of, hang on, how's my right side going to work? Would I sort of, if I threw my arm to the target, would I sort of push my knee forward and try and stay down? You probably wouldn't naturally. So it's a move you can actually make sort of normally when you put two hands on the golf club and the ball's going left and you keep topping it. What do you do? Head down, try and swing it to the right. And that's where these faults often come from. Once the golf ball goes in this direction, you try and start swinging that way. Then you top it, your head goes down, and you get all hunched up with your posture. So as much as you can avoid that keep the head down mentality, it's where your body is and so on in terms of setup. After all, the club is attached to your arms or hands, which is attached to your arms, attached to your shoulders. Where this is, independently, it can move up there, down there, wherever. It makes no real difference. I'm not encouraging moving it around there, but lifting up this way is not the cure of doing that to that. Okay, so make sure your body's in a better position so it can move more effectively. We can reach the ground, and then we can make a fuller rotation. The other drill we said there, we can set up, stick the club in your belly button, and just make a few shoulder turns. We're only going to swing the golf club back, however, to about there. Not much further than that, really. Any more than that, the club's going to be coming away from your belly anyway, just to see where that club's pointing. Okay, then we can sort of see that. I don't know if you can see. Where's that club? No, it's probably a bit darker, unfortunately. Club face there's a little bit pointing. Well, not too bad. The club now is sort of a bit more toe up here, but a little bit earlier on it's sort of pointing down a little bit. What we call D-loft, little hooded. Okay, so
is it better to train with the irons then, as opposed to the hybrid one?
I think in some ways you could argue,
mask my errors, is it?
Well, no. In theory, the errors you've got will actually be encouraged by that hybrid because it's designed to go left. So what you might argue is if you could hit the rescue in any club, because the hybrid's designed to go further left and your bad shot is more left. So if you could hit your hybrid, then it can go straight. The one thing you want to make sure is you can use all the clubs in the bag. Not go to a situation where you can have a hybrid swing or a rescue swing, hit the ball straight, but every club in your bag goes way right. It's got to be that the swing is conventional and correct, and it's basically one swing for the dozen clubs you got in your bag. You don't want umpteen different swings and swing thoughts. Okay, so I mean, I would try and go through the bag, use different clubs, use your irons, use your woods, use your hybrid, use the bag, but keep that same sort of swing thought. Posture at address, definitely number one. Get yourself over the ball better and that chin up, and then get that sensation that the body's leading and keeping that club face square, not just flicking the hands at it to hook it left. Okay, mate, make sense? Good man.